I was in court when the judge gave my mom 2 years for attacking my grandma. That's when I lost the only family member I ever trusted. Dad squeezed my shoulder during the whole ride to his parents' house. It's just temporary, he said, until I can figure things out. Grandma was already on the porch, her camera hanging around her neck like always. Dad hugged me at the door. Be good for Grandma and Grandpa. His voice cracked. I'll visit every day. Grandpa appeared behind Grandma, his hand on her shoulder. We'll take excellent care of her, son. Don't you worry. Something passed between them in that look. Dad left without looking back. The guest house smelled like paint and new locks. This will be your space, Grandma said, leading me through the converted garage. We want you to feel safe here. I noticed the windows had child locks installed. When did you? Oh, we've been preparing, Grandpa said from the doorway. His eyes tracked my every movement. Since your mother's first arrest, we knew this day would come. That night, I couldn't sleep. Their voices drifted through the thin wall between the guest house and their kitchen. We need to fabricate fresh bruises on our body, Grandma said. Make it seem like the child is abusing us. Tomorrow night, Grandpa replied. After she's had time to settle in, my blood went cold. I grabbed my phone to text Dad, but there was no signal. The Wi-Fi was password protected. Even the landline in the guest house just buzzed dead air. The next morning, Grandma brought breakfast on a tray. Click. Another photo. You look tired, sweetheart. Did you sleep poorly? She studied my face like she was measuring something. Your mother had trouble sleeping too, before her episodes. My mom's not crazy, I said. Grandma's face went hard. Your mother attacked 3 people. The judge saw the evidence. She set down the tray too hard. Violence runs in families. We're watching for signs. I waited until I thought they left for groceries, then searched everywhere for a phone. Nothing. The windows had child locks. They only opened 2 inches. The door only opened from outside. I was trapped. Looking for something? Grandpa stood in the doorway. I want to call my dad. He's at work. Grandpa stepped inside, closing the door behind him. The social worker comes tomorrow. She needs to see proof that you're dangerous, just like your mother. What? Some scratches on my arms, maybe a black eye. He moved closer. You're going to give them to me. I backed against the wall. I won't hurt you. You won't have to. He smiled. You just have to look like you did. That's when I saw Grandma through the window with her camera. Click. See? You're already threatening me, Grandpa said, backing me into a corner. I had to defend myself. I ran for the door. Locked. Grandma entered, camera ready. Get some pictures of her looking angry, Grandpa said, before we rough ourselves up. I grabbed a lamp and smashed the window. The alarm screamed through the house. She's destroying property, Grandma shouted, taking pictures. Just like her mother. I kicked out the glass and squeezed through. Hit the ground hard. My ankle twisted, but I ran across their lawn toward the neighbor's house. There's nowhere to go, Grandpa called out, walking calmly behind me. I reached their automatic gate. The Henderson's fence was 6 feet high, but I had to try. I grabbed the top, pulling myself up. Grandpa caught my ankle. The neighbors already know about your violent mother, he said. Who do you think they'll believe? I kicked free and dropped into the Henderson's yard. Ran to their door, pounding with bloody hands. Help, please! Mrs. Henderson opened the door. Oh my gosh, what happened? My grandparents are trying to frame me. There she is. Grandma appeared at the fence, crying. We're so sorry, Janet. She had an episode. Broke our window. Mrs. Henderson was already looking at me differently. That careful look people give dangerous things. They're lying, I said. They want to hurt themselves and blame me. Sweetheart. Mrs. Henderson's voice went soft. Let's get you back to your grandparents. No, but she was already guiding me toward the fence. Toward them. Grandpa lifted me over like I weighed nothing. Thank you, Janet. We'll get her help. Back in the guest house. Grandma photographed every cut, every bruise. Click, click, click. Look what you've done to yourself, she said. The social worker will be very interested in your meltdown. My dad won't believe you. Grandma smiled. Your father's the one who asked us to do this. He needs evidence for the divorce. Proof that your mother's violence passed to you. The room spun. That's why Dad wouldn't look at Mom in court. Why he left me here so fast. He was in on it. He wants her locked up forever, Grandpa said. And you in psychiatric care. Much cleaner than a custody battle. The front door opened. Dad's voice. Mom? Dad? How was she? We need to talk. Grandma called back. There's been an incident. Dad appeared in the doorway. Saw the blood. His face went carefully blank. Did she hurt anyone? Only herself, Grandpa said. So far. Dad nodded. Still not looking at me. The social worker comes tomorrow? Everything will be documented, Grandma promised. They left me in the guest house with new locks on everything. Tomorrow the social worker would come. She'd see what they wanted her to see. Or so they thought. Full story on channel. Link below.